safety, the Madhya Pradesh bus crash shows that the accident of pandemic is not vanished. So recently, a bus accident taken place in the state of Madhya Pradesh, and what that shows us is that the pandemic of the accidents means the group of the accidents or the clusters of the accidents that have been happening recently. That pandemic of accidents, it has not yet stopped. So many accidents have been taken place, and the Madhya Pradesh bus crash is a continuation. India's Road Safety Month, launched on the January 18th as an extended form of the annual Road Safety Week for the greater impact, has concluded with a bus accident in Madhya Pradesh that has claimed 51 lives. So, India's Road Safety Month, it was launched on January 8th, this year it was actually provided with an extended time, and at the end of the extended time, the bus accident happened. So at the end of a road safety event, or a road safety celebration, and a road accident happened. So that's very unfortunate, and also 51 people have lost their lives in that. The victims, including many young people, reportedly traveling to Satna and Drua to take a government recruitment examination, were trapped within the bus as it plunged into a swollen canal. The victims, including many young people. So the 51 lives, in all of the 51 lives, in all the 51 lives, there were also some young people, and, and all of these people, they're said to be they're said to travel from Satna to Ruwa to take a government recruitment examination. Were trapped within the bus as it plunged into a swollen canal. So how the accident happened is that the bus actually, it got into a canal, and it was stuck there. So many people, mostly young students, have lost their lives while traveling to Satna from Ruwa for writing an examination. One of the many ghastly mishaps that have occurred after the COVID-19 lockdown, it lends grist to the view of the country that, with the world's worst record on road safety, it cannot get its act together anytime soon. So one of the ghastly mishaps. So after the COVID-19 lockdown, many unfortunate things have happened, and this one is surely one of the most unfortunate things. Um, and also, it's not good to say, but India has the world's first record on road safety. It's not something to be proud of, but it's the stark reality. We can't do anything about that. So to change all of it, it just won't happen suddenly or immediately. We need to put some effort into it, and it will surely take some time. So the 51 lost lives, it is a very unfortunate thing, and we should see that, in our future nothing like this ever happens again. India has, accordingly to the just released World Bank Commission report, traffic crash injuries and disabilities 1% of the world's vehicles, but 11% of the road accident deaths. The Union Transport Ministry put the number of dead in 2019 at 1,51,113 and injured at 4,51,361. Um, so a report was created about the number of crash injuries and the disabilities person. Um, Crash injuries and crash disabilities means when a crash happened, when some people die, or some people lose an important organ, like legs or hands or ears, or they get blind somehow or something like that, and that will be counted under disabilities. So such types of injuries and disabilities, like I said before, both of them combined account for 1% from the crash events which has happened, and 11% of them account for deaths. The Union Transport Ministry put the number. So the number of people who are dead because of the accidents in 2019 were 1,51,113, and injured, and the injured people were 4,51,361. Those who suffer the most are from low income households, especially in rural areas, and women bear the long term financial and psychological impact for the losses more. So most of the dead people, not only in this accident, in all also in all the also in the all the past accidents, all of the or most of the dead people are from rural areas, and and all the now all the women who have lost their husbands or important men will be facing a very hard time now, because they have so much, because they will be obviously having so much debt to cover, and they won't be having the enough money, plus they need to take care of the children, so they must really be facing a hard time now. Those who suffer the most are from low income households, especially. Such a cringeworthy performance affecting the fundamental right of the life, of the advantage of the average citizen, should have led to intensive measures and a determined campaign to end the carnage, but the center and the states are evidently prepared to take only instrumental steps. So this is a very embarrassing thing. Cringeworthy means it's very embarrassing. Um, to um, to to admit that India has the world's worst record on road safety, and we have lost 51 lives on the road accident on in Madhya Pradesh, and that's not the first time after the lockdown. It has been continuing several times, and even though the government it has not taken any strong suits or any strong reforms against it. In the wake of this bus mishap, the immediate response has been to order a magisterial inquiry, which is no substitute for a technical investigation conducted by safety experts. So, what we should do right now, in the case of decreasing the accidents of buses, what we should actually do is that we should have technical investigation conducted by safety experts. And now, what we are doing is that we are conducting a magisterial inquiry, so that's no way compared to the survey or investigation, which will be conducted by the safety experts. So even now we are not doing what we have to do. Union Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari has actively campaigned for road safety, and the Motor Vehicles Amendment Act of 2019 has provisions that aim to bring about change. So our Union Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari, he has campaigned for road safety so much, means he has supported, and he was also sometimes he was also sometimes involved in some of the protests of road safety and the Motor Vehicles Amendment Act. He was also involved in this act of 2019 has provisions that aim to bring about change. But most states have been lukewarm towards hard steps to bring order to the roads, viewing zero tolerance rule enforcement through the lens of populism. So most of the states they're not even caring, they're not even showing a little bit of interest in the situation. They're just showing they are just supporting populism. So populism means it's the idea of doing whatever the public wants, so that they could get the votes of the public and become the leaders. So basically no one is showing interest, into taking strong steps or strong action against the road safety of India. So we have many problems, and all of this is because of the populism. Because no matter who the leader is, he always wants to be, no matter who the participant or the or who nominates for the position of leader, both of them or all of them, they want to be the leader. So obviously they support populism over the road safety, and that may be one of the main reasons why they're not showing much interest, much or that may be the reason why they're not putting much effort and time into the steps against road safety. But most states have been lukewarm towards. This is reflected in the spate of accidents on India's highway, which witnessed 61% of deaths from just 5% of all accidents, as per 2019 data. So of all the accidents which happened, of all of them, 5% of them account for 61% of the deaths. That's really, really unfortunate. And this was only according to the 2019 data, and we don't know how many deaths or how many lives have been lost in these 2 years, because as I told at the beginning, as I told initially, after the pandemic, many unfortunate things, many road safety problems, many accidents of the thermal power stations, several number of them have happened. Transport departments continue to take an indulgent view of rule violations. Political parties and others fix illegal flagpoles and spears on car bonnets and metal contemplations to SUV bumpers, which are deadly in an accident. So right now, we are taking some important steps against the road problems, and will hopefully come up with a solution soon enough, and will control and will attain our road safety. And all of these are the steps which are taken by the political parties and also transport departments. Even with high political will, and there is no evidence this is this present in all states, ending the silent pandemic of accidents, we need education, civil society cooperation, and professional policing. So to end the road problems or the road accident problems, we need to take a huge step, and that step includes education, civil um, civil society cooperation, and professional policing. So only by at least following these four ideas, we can successfully achieve road safety. Meeting the SDGs on transport and reduce road deaths, injuries will need actions that go beyond pious declarations. So, meeting all of the needs for the road safety. It's a really tough job to do, and of course it's not something that can be done or achieved very easily. We need to put some time in. We need to put some effort in. Meeting the SDGs on transport and reduce road deaths and injuries will need actions that go beyond pious declarations. So all these actions, or all the hopefully laws that the government makes, all of them are not just pious. All of them shouldn't just be pious declarations or pious statements. They should go beyond them, and they should show them practically. Not they. We need to show that. We need to show to the world that we can maintain road safety. Yes, we of course we can. Why not? If we really want to make India, if we really want to bring India from a level with the worst road safety record, we should work hard towards it, and hopefully we will change our reputation, and will decrease the number of road accidents. Thank you.